Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Woohoo! Just took my stairs, so I'm a little winded. I'm a little tired. But I just got a package in. Haven't really recorded or anything today because today has been a lazy day. We had Sunday school this morning. I had a good nap. I need the lesson plan. Don't feel like it. I can't turn it around because it has my address on here, and you know, people be lurking, and I ain't trying to get got. But anyway, so a package that I ordered from Etsy, Mama Sela, she's a YouTuber that I follow here, and she, you know, is a young mom working on budgeting and getting her finances together. So I like to support, you know, small businesses, especially on Etsy. So I decided to order this little savings jar as motivation to save. And I also would like to go to Hawaii next year, go to Disney's Aulani. I would love to take my niece to Disney World. Don't know if all of this is going to, you know, happen next year, but I would love to invest my money in experiences. At first, you know, I was hell-bent on getting a house, but uh-oh, I hope I didn't mess this up, and I think I did. Look at this. Thank you for supporting my small business. Oh, it's wrapped so nicely. Come on. Come on. Oh! Travel funds. Fuel your wanderlust. Oh, this came out so cute. I picked the quote, y'all. It gave us the option to customize, and this is what I picked. I think I'm going to order another jar for my niece, because she's using one of my little jars, but it's just not as cute, you know. And I can use that other jar for other savings. Okay, hold on. Got to put y'all back down. Your girl is over here struggling. All right, so has this cute vinyl on it. This little floral patterns. Oh, I can tell this took some time. I don't know what kind of label this is, but this is amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is so cute. All right, well, that was the only exciting thing that I have going on today. Like I said, I'm really not in the mood to do anything but go back to sleep. But I'm just currently reading. Right now, I'm reading When Women Ruled the World, the 6 Queens of Egypt. Right now, I've just made it to the first queen. I have WWE going on in the background from the 1990s, not this modern day washed up. I don't know what this kind of stuff is. And I'm just letting that play in the background while I read. You know, it's white noise. And then I guess eventually I'll lesson plan for this week. I know I'm getting an observation this week. I just don't know when. And honestly, observations really don't really make me want to add or change anything. The only exception is when, like, my dean, if she's looking for something specifically, she'll be like, hey, you know, this is what I'm looking for. Can you make sure to have XYZ? Which is cool. But other than that, I'm not going out of my way to do anything special. Because I want honest feedback. If I have to put on a show every time it's time for me to get observed, and sometimes she do have like announced observations, especially since she is like 100% virtual at this time and I am hybrid. So, you know, sometimes she has to plan ahead and let me know when she's coming, or if like I have this lesson, I'm just like, hey, I think this is going to be a really great lesson. I would love for you to join me on this day. Then she'll come, you know, if it works with her schedule, she'll come. But other than that, I don't really care. And we have testing tomorrow that is giving me great, not anxiety, but just really kind of like if I could do that Kiki Wyatt, like one eye, next eye, one eye, next eye roll, that's kind of like how it would be right now. But anyway, I'm not really talking about much of nothing. I did want to show you my little jar unboxing, so I will check in with y'all later. Whew. Hey y'all, oh my goodness, my hair all over my head, but that is indicative of how I am feeling. My car is a mess. This day has been a mess, but you know what? We just have one more thing to do and we are done for the day. I am actually heading to go and get vaccinated, my first round of the COVID vaccine. I don't know if I'm getting, Moreno or Pfizer. Not exactly sure just yet. Just know I'm getting my first dose and I am more than ready for it. Okay, gate is closing. Kind of nervous though, because I haven't gotten a shot or received a shot in a minute. Not afraid of needles or anything like that. I mean, if I can sit for some tattoos, I can sit for a shot. But, you know, I guess I'm just nervous about driving all the way across town. And then they said, oh, well, you know. Anywho, I'm just glad that these individuals that I signed up with to get the shot, they are now prioritizing teachers, which I can appreciate because, you know, your girl has been exposed several times. So either way, I pretty much know exactly where I'm going. It's not that far away from my school, about almost 30 minutes. It'll take me probably about 25. Just depends on the Houston Galleria traffic, which is always like horrendous. So I think I might take the Beltway. Y'all might hear that in the background, I'm sorry. I think I might take the Beltway home, just because I'd rather deal with Beltway traffic than Galleria traffic, because that Galleria traffic is just, ugh. If you from Houston, you know, no matter what time of day, that Galleria traffic is on 10, especially by the 59 split. Hot Mess Express. It kind of reminds me of, I can't remember, I guess it's I-95, the main highway in Atlanta. No matter what time of day it is, it's gonna be traffic. So that's kind of what that's like. Anyway, I'm not really talking about much of nothing right now because I need to focus in. I need to calm down because this has been a heck of a day. And like I say, I pretty much know where I'm going, but I just want to make doubly sure. I've never noticed these houses before today. Wow. Anyway, I just need to be doubly sure where I'm going. So I will see y'all a little bit later, tell you about my experience, how it worked out, and we'll go from there. That was easier than expected. So I'm in the post-vaccine waiting area. They want us to wait 15 minutes to see if we have any kind of allergic reactions or anything of that nature. I'm feeling fine. Thankfully, it wasn't a thick needle, so I wasn't feeling too bad about it. So I got Moderna, and I'll keep y'all updated if like I have any symptoms or hopefully not, or any side effects. I guess is what it's actually called, not symptoms, side effects. But so far, feeling fine. I'm only about, I hope it's somebody in this car in front of me, because all these cars around me moving up. It's pretty much a smooth process. I could have recorded it actually, because I didn't really have too much interaction with people. They had cones set up for you to kind of like zigzag through the parking lot. Pretty standard if you've watched anybody else get a vaccine. Like, it's a drive-through, pretty standard. I went to the first booth to make sure that I had an appointment. The second booth to once again verify that I had an appointment and what I had an appointment for, because they did they're doing testing and immunizations here. So once they verified that I'm getting my first dose, my information, then they sent me to the third station, which is actually where I got my vaccine. And then they sent me here to this fourth station to, again, just watch and make sure that I don't have any allergic reactions or side effects. To my knowledge, I've never had an allergic reaction to a vaccine. So I'm just waiting out my time, my 15 minutes, so I can go home. Okay, good. It is somebody in this car, because I'm just like, hello. But anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just grateful to have went ahead and got the vaccine. I literally decided on Friday that I wanted, you know, for sure to get it. And then I signed up for the list, multiple lists on Friday. They texted me last night and I signed up right away for an appointment today. And I wanted to do it in the evening in case I do develop any symptoms or anything like that. Then I would have, time to kind of like fight it off tonight, get some rest and sleep on it. I'm going home and going to bed anyway, because this has just been an exhausting day anyway. But, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have anything. And to my knowledge, getting the vaccine doesn't prevent me from spreading. And it just simply keeps me from getting like sick if I catch it. So I still plan on not going anywhere. I still plan on, wearing my mask if I do go to the store, anything like that. But other than that, I have no intentions of changing what I'm already doing, especially considering I teach for a living. Just as an update, I don't feel any symptoms, side effects, nothing. My arm is not sore. It feels fine to me. So that's the only vaccine update that I have for you today. I'll keep y'all posted over the next couple of days with how I'm feeling. But I did get something in the mail today. I ordered this like 3 weeks ago. But it's finally here. And that's this shirt from my Pride Apparel. Black History, Live It, Learn It, Make It. So we have African American Studies tomorrow. So my mom and I are going to wear our shirts tomorrow. I'm talking about Chocolate City tomorrow, Washington, D.C. Should be spending my evening doing research, but that's too much like right. She moving on up in the world, y'all. She building her credit, stacking her score. 700, I'm coming for you. We're gonna get to the 800 eventually. We're gonna get there. But 700, I'm coming for you. All right, y'all. That's all I got. I just wanted to show you my sweatshirt. I'll see y'all in the morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Wouldn't be me if I didn't have to sing my greeting. But anyway, I am on my way to the car wash to get my car washed because my car has been embarrassingly dirty. They're doing construction on the street of my school, and with it being, misty, raining, foggy, all of the above, the mud just slings itself onto my car. And, I pride myself on keeping my car clean, but your girl have just kind of like got lazy and let my car go. I need to clean out the inside of my car as well. My niece got something on my seat. I need to clean out her seat, wash it, bleach it down before I put it back in here. And I need to get some leather cleaner and leather conditioner so I can clean up and condition my seats, my interior, get it all nice and cute and all that. So that's probably something that I'll work on, actually full-blown detail of my car by yours truly. I'll do that during spring break. But as for now, I can at the least wash my car, get my car washed and vacuum the inside. Do a superficial wipe down. But I want it looking brand new again. We're a little dusty and all that. So I am feeling pretty okay. I didn't have the best sleep last night because I predominantly sleep on my left shoulder, and that is the shoulder that I got my vaccine in yesterday. So needless to say, my shoulder is in tremendous pain, and I've taken Tylenol. I took one at about midnight last night, and I thought, okay, well, one should do it. Yeah, did nothing for me. And so I didn't take anything else. I just went back to sleep as best as I could. Had to sleep on my back and make it a point to sleep on my right side if I just had to pick a side to sleep on. And that kind of alleviated some of my shoulder pain. But I woke up this morning and my shoulder is just, it was not feeling good. So I just took 2 more Tylenol around 7:30, so about an hour ago, a little more than an hour ago. And I I still feel it through it all. So let's just be clear as I try not to hit this curb, because it's not nearly as bad as it was last night or when I first woke up. Because when I tell y'all, like, I had to look up the side effects of the vaccine, because I'm just like, surely this kind of pain cannot be normal. But it turns out this is a very normal side effect of the vaccine, you know, because they, like I say, they do it into your shoulder, your deltoid. So it just hurts. This is pretty much the only side effect that I'm feeling, but I am about to run through this car wash and I need to give it my focus, so I'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all didn't think I was coming back, huh? Well, I am. How about that? I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A to get some breakfast for my mom and myself, and then I am going to head to school. I still need to figure out what kind of test prep I'm going to do with my students today. And then they are going to be writing an essay. I might have them write the essay first, just so I can get more time to finish my exemplar of the test prep. I would use what I gave the students yesterday, but some of them already completed it. And I guess the worst case, I can give them something else to work on, you know, some more like task card practice to work on while I review with the others. I think that's what I might do, so I'm not having to create additional, hold on. I want to specifically break down like how to best annotate in a way that is going to significantly impact their progress and their performance on the test. And some of them are performing quite fine without doing these specific annotations, but really I don't care about you marking the test. What I care about is you basically breaking down the questions, figuring out how to best approach the multiple choice questions, how you can, you know, provide a thesis that directly addresses the prompt that you are given, because my students have to write an essay on their test as well. So I just want to specifically break down this information for my students so that they can be best set up for success for the test. They're going to have today as a test prep day. We're also going to have a full day next week because I am going to be out on PTO next Wednesday. I thought about canceling, but in the spirit of preserving my health and mental health, I am just going to go ahead and not cancel my PTO and just continue to be off. And then we'll go from there. So I am here at Chick-fil-A to pick up my food. So y'all can just pretty much hang out with me while I wait for them to bring it out, I guess. And then I am, like I said, heading to my campus. I do have a GLC meeting this morning, which is a grade level chair meeting. I am the chair for my grade level team. I forgot what other states call it. They call it something different, but essentially kind of just like the teacher manager of my grade level, making sure that everybody has what they need to be set up for success, including my teachers and my students. So my co-workers, actually. They're not my teachers, my co-workers. Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Halfway through the week. My energy is a little low now. I haven't had any coffee, any caffeinated drinks, no nothing. So I'm not fully animated just yet, but I will be. So okay, I worked on my students' assignments for today, and we are actually going to complete our work using paper. Yay! So I need to make some copies. I have my modified, and then I have my one for everybody else. So I need to make copies when I get to school for my students, and then I still need to post the work for any students that are absent. I'm gonna just go ahead and give them the online version. And then for my online students, of course, we're still gonna do the online version. So I just need to finish the touches on that, which I think I'm going to do now because I'll be getting to school kind of late. I have a meeting at 9:20 this morning. It's currently like 9 o'clock, 8:50 something. Yeah, 8:51. So I have a meeting at 9:20, and after that meeting, it's a 10-minute check-in. So after that meeting, then I am going to get some breakfast from Burger King, which is right here, and then I'll head on to school. So I should get to school around 9:50, 10 o'clock. I have one of the counselors, we have a barista at our school today. So I texted one of the counselors, or I messaged one of the counselors. I was like, hey, I'm getting to school late. Like, can y'all save me some coffee? I started to make myself a cup of coffee, but I think I want some fresh, strong coffee today. So she told me as long as I text her my order around 9:20, she'll have the barista make it before he leaves for the day, which is perfect because hopefully by the time he make it, I'll be at school. I need to finish up. Oh, good. I already started. Okay, so I just need to add the last questions to today's work, and I think I want my online students to watch the movie. My in-person students have had the opportunity to start watching, but my online students have not. So I think I want us to start watching the movie, and then I still need to upload writing samples for my students for TELPAS, which is a Texas English language assessment. Can't remember what the PNA stands for right now, but I need to get that to them. And then as soon as I post this, I'm pretty much done for now. Like I say, I just have that meeting and I need to make a Padlet. Do I want to make a Padlet? Honestly, that Padlet, it means nothing to me right now. So I think we're going to actually go ahead and eliminate that. I'm not talking about much of nothing right now, y'all. I just need to handle my plan for today. I did a cute little pink eyeshadow. It doesn't really show up very pink on camera, and it's a pale pink. I layered like 3 color pinks, but I was trying to match didn't quite come out that way, but it's all right. It's simple, it's basic, it's cute. Amber alert going out. Little 10-year-old girl is missing. Her mom was just found dead this morning, so they've kind of heightened and escalated the concerns, and rightfully so. I hope they find her. Oh, but that's a great example for me to use for my example today. So for the hook for today's lesson, I'm going to ask the students what's one thing that they didn't understand when they were a child that they understand now. And at first I was going to give an example of using Blue's Clues. I couldn't remember, I guess, what I should say, what I didn't understand as a child that I understand now. But seeing that Amber Alert, that's my example. When I was little, I thought the Amber Alert was a good thing, and I thought it was for me. And it wasn't until I watched a special on E! That I actually saw, the history of the Amber Alert and the little girl who got kidnapped and how that came to be. It wasn't until I was older to understand, like, an Amber Alert is not a good thing. And, that I should be grateful that the Amber Alert was never for me. And that's just what that means. That popping up on my phone just reminded me of like the example that I'll be able to use for my students. I think it's a very unfortunate circumstance. And like I said, I just really hope that they are able to find that baby and bring her home. But I can use that as my example for today. All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. I am on a roll this week. Y'all have seen me every day this week. Y'all ought to be proud of me. But anyway, so it is after school. I just finished recording another recent reads video. I still need to edit the first one. So I think I'm actually going to spend my evening editing. But yeah, so anyway, I just finished recording my videos. I am currently washing some clothes. So I need to go ahead and get those in the wash machine. I am also about to go ahead and take me a bath so that when I eat, I can get in my bed, I can chill, I can relax, and I can just not do much of anything. I want to get some reading done and I want to get some editing done. I have some videos that I need to go ahead and post, so have a lot of footage that I need to edit, so I need to get to it and stay consistent. Just as an update, my arm is doing Just as an update, my arm is doing much better. I have full range. It's still a little sore. I think that the problem was because it didn't hurt at first, but I slept on my shoulder, and I typically sleep on this side anyway. And so I think that me sleeping on my shoulder was not helpful to me, like, at all. So I've just made it a point not to sleep on that side. I've been sleeping on my right side, sleeping on my back, and even sleeping on my stomach. I am a person that flips, tosses, and turns, so I can't sleep just a certain way unless I absolutely have to. So I've made it a point, because every time I lean on this left shoulder, it starts to ting, and I flip right on over. But Other than that, I have no other side effects, no other anything. I feel perfectly fine. And like I say, my shoulder is doing much better. I've just been pushing through it. I took some medicine this morning, but other than that, I haven't taken anything else. And it was just Tylenol. But I'm done with that. Like, we're all good. So I'm supposed to get my next shot on April 1st. And finally, Texas has decided to, not Texas. That's giving Texas too much credit for, I'm not going to even go there. But anyway, because of Biden saying yesterday that he really is pushing for schools to open back at 100% capacity, that educators should be prioritized for the vaccine, everybody now, all of the people that are offering the vaccines have now been required to prioritize teachers. I mean, unfortunately, it took this long, but fortunately for us, it's easier to access. I had already signed up literally a couple of days before all of this happened, but I'm just thankful that they are now prioritizing educators. I guess we'll see what they do as far as the little kids. Thankfully, my niece has not been sick. We've been very cautious to not expose ourselves to anyone else because we don't want to expose her. We don't want to expose her mom, her grandma, and her sister, anybody else. I'm just talking about nothing at this point. So let me flip my laundry. I need to put my clothes in the dryer, hang up what I don't put in the dryer. I need to vacuum my floor and, just handle my business, take me a bath, get my life together, eat me some food. And I will check back in with y'all after I finish all of that. We're just going to go ahead and head to the car wash now, and then I can be done with it. Today was a pretty good day. Would have been a great day for me to be observed. I had my kids that were actively unmuting, speaking, sharing via the chat. They have no problem talking to me via the chat. It's just sometimes they just don't unmute themselves. And today was a great lesson. I think tomorrow is going to be a good lesson as well. I'm also going to start looking into next week. I think I want to give myself 1 hour to plan today just so I can have my morning tomorrow preserved. So far this week, I have worked 0 times in the evenings once I have made it home. And honestly, I thought about doing that today. But like I say, just to free up my Friday morning and to alleviate any stress or pressure or anything like that I may feel. You know what? I lied. So I am going to excuse me, y'all. So I am just going to keep my evening free. I think I actually want to spend this evening reading. I'm going to read today. I need to finish the 4 Winds because that is going to be due, I think, next week back to the library. So I need to go ahead and finish that up since I decided not to order it through Book of the Month. And then I am going to take me a bath and relax this evening. I have been enjoying my evenings. Now, what I will do tomorrow then is I will work on tomorrow's lesson, but I will allow myself this evening to preview next week's lessons because I have some supplemental text and passages and connections that I want to start making. And it's really difficult for me to remember to make these connections in the moment. So I do want to start kind of pre-planning a little bit. I will allow, if I feel like it today, I will. And if I don't, after I take my bath and eat me some dinner, if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it. But if I do feel like it, I'm not going to not allow myself to get a little work done. So I'll just see how I'm feeling, and I will keep y'all posted, of course, as I have been doing this week. I'm so proud. Like I said, I'm so proud of myself. I've been showing up to my online class 5 minutes early every day this week. Your girl is just glowing and growing this week, okay? She is coming on up in the world. She's doing great things. She, me, her, all of that. Anyway, so I did want to still check in with y'all just to, kind of not pick your brain. What? To pick my brain and kind of share some of the things that I've been going through. Like I shared previously, my arm is doing pretty good. My mom went to go get her vaccine now. She's currently there now. So hopefully that goes smoothly for her. And other than that, I'm feeling pretty fine. I am going to Atlanta at the end of May. So hopefully things calm down some more. I know Georgia has been open already for quite a while now. And because I'm getting my vaccine, that is the only, and I do mean the only reason why I feel somewhat comfortable to go. Even when I do go, I know I'm still going to be masked up. I'm still going to, inquire about COVID tests for my friends who I'll be staying with and things of that nature, because if they're not willing to get tested and take this seriously, because I know I have to come back and teach, and because I know I have a 5-year-old niece that I help care for, who has, and I also have loved ones, and she have loved ones that are vulnerable to COVID-19. If they're not willing to get tested and make sure that everything is all clear to go, I'm not going. And that's just, it is what it is. I'm also a teacher, so I, am around students all day, every day, who are vulnerable populations or have family members who are vulnerable populations. Granted, we are still going to keep our mask mandate. My district has decided to keep the mask mandate in place. I don't take my mask off anywhere in the vicinity of my students, and I will continue that trend as long as I deem necessary and feel comfortable. That's that. I have also, I think, previously mentioned that I have booked a trip to Ghana, to Accra. They pronounce it. I pronounced it Accra, but I found out that I have not actually been pronouncing it correctly. But anyway, I am going to be going to Ghana for the new year. I am excited to actually go. This will be my first time going to Africa. I have to get a yellow fever vaccine. Wow, this lady is like really on my bumper. So I'm going to have to get a vaccine in order to go. I also need to get a visa. So I just need to find out more information about how that works. I do also want to go ahead and book travel insurance. So that is going to be the next step. Well, I need to make my payment. But I think my first payment is due tomorrow. Well, it's technically my second payment because I paid a deposit. But I need to make my second payment tomorrow. I have no payment that I need to make in May. So I'm good to go. I think that since I don't have to make a payment in May, I am going to go ahead and just book my flight in May. And I found out about a resource, to essentially put a flight on layaway. And these flights are not as expensive as I was thinking, but I know that the cheaper flights are selling out pretty quickly. So I want to go ahead and get something booked so that I don't have to worry about the price continuing to rise as we go through. So I do want to put that on layaway. And since we can do layaway, I also need to know as well, if I'm going to be able to get a single room, because I did request a single room. So I don't know what that pay difference is going to look like either. But depending on how big this pay difference is, I am going to be willing to pay it, because I just feel more comfortable having my own space, my own room. I am an introvert. I like retreating by myself. I do not mind having a roommate if I have no choice, but if I have a choice, I am going to choose to sleep by myself. So I'll find out more about that, and I'll continue sharing more about my experiences and preparing for the trip. I'm also watching Disney very closely, because if it's going to be possible, I would love to book a trip during their Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, which is going to be lasting, to my understanding, from October of this year until early 2023. Now, considering I am not going in 2021, I am going to be looking at what the pricing and things are going to be looking like for 2022. So I do want to take my niece, and I think that would be a surprise birthday gift for her. So I wouldn't tell her until like her birthday, like, hey, in a couple of months we're going to Disney World. That's really where she wants to go. She's been asking, like, is Disneyland still closed? And I'm just like, yeah, baby, Disneyland is closed, but Disney World is open, and it's just not safe for us to go right now. She kind of understands, but she still asks every now and then, because she says she wants to go. So I'll make that happen for my baby. She's really spoiled. I'm just looking to be booked and busy all 2022. Okay, it's going to be my goal to make some kind of trip happen for every month, ideally, in 2022. Could be weekend getaways. I know I definitely want to go back to Washington, D.C., because I want to go and see the blackness of the chocolate city. I only got to see Capitol Hill last time. So I want to see beyond Capitol Hill. And of course, I want to see the National Museum of African American Culture and History, the Smithsonian Museum. I want to see that, I want to go. Where else do I want to go? I also want to go to LA. When I went to Anaheim, to Disneyland. We didn't really experience LA. We experienced Disney. So I want to see what LA is about, I want to go back to New York. Go see something on Broadway. Go to Ellis Island. live my best life in Manhattan. You know, I've been to New York before. I actually stayed for a month the summer after my senior year of high school. You know, I love for my niece to be able to travel with me. I also want to go to Hawaii. I love to go to Alani. Morning, y'all. I'm on the road. Your girl was power walking, taking the stairs. I'm a little tired. I have got to iron my shirt. I want to be trifling and lazy and not iron it, but I can't even roll like this. So I iron it a little bit. I got my new palette from Juvia's place. I'm still waiting on the Fast Fit Fun Box. I got the Wahala palette, which looks like it translates to drama. Wahala is a Nigerian word, a translation for drama, trouble, and intensity, often used as a word of slang in Nigerian Pidgin English. Yes. This is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Oh, my God. Wow, this is probably the prettiest palette I own. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Y'all, this camera is not even giving y'all the justice of how glittery this gold, this purple, this blue, this teal. Oh my gosh. The makeup, the fun that I am going to have with this palette. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm excited. So I have T-minus a little less than 30 minutes before I need to start our community time call, which is being led by one of the other teachers this morning. So all I have to do is start the meeting. I'm going to slap on some makeup. I need to iron my shirt. Let me do that now. I need a steamer. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let me plug up the iron. I am going to start spring cleaning this weekend because I just want to deep clean everything. I want to bleach down my bathroom, disinfect, wipe down my room and disinfect, and go through my niece's toys and disinfect those as well. So it's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm not going to be able to do it all in one weekend because I still want to allow myself time to rest. And then I'm technically working tomorrow because we have a affinity group summit for our Black students. So I'm going to actually be working this weekend tomorrow. So let me put y'all on a tripod. Much better, y'all. Got myself together now. So I'm going to just keep you here on the tripod and check myself out in the mirror real quick. All right. She still looks a little wrinkled, but I know I ironed, so that's all I got. And I'm going to wear my Sleeping Beauty Toms. Still trying to figure out what I want for breakfast this morning. About to zhuzh up this other side of my hair, comb it out, and I'll check in with y'all later. I might even let y'all sit in on our community time call because this sounds like this is finna be hilarious. So I'll check in with y'all later. road, y'all. Break you out the tripod. All right, y'all. Hey, welcome back. I just finished another video, y'all. Now I just got to get this stuff edited. So I have a couple of things that I need to do in preparation for tomorrow's summit. I need to blow up this inflatable thing. So let's do that now. Thankfully, I don't have on no lipstick. Here's our little Instagram. What is it called? Insta frame. All right, now that's done and taken care of. So all I have to do for the rest of this evening is just chill out. I need to wash out my water bottle for the summit tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna switch my lanyard over, you know, for a little bit. Why not? And then I need to clean myself up, clean my bed off so I can actually enjoy it. And then I'm chilling for the rest of the night, you know.